Hey guys, it's Steve and Emily. This week will be week 3 of our block series. We're still talking about read, and in our process of read, reflect, respond, we're talking about reflect this week. So it'll be a week to focus on how to understand the Bible, to really understand what we're reading and be able to reflect on it cognitively, and then also to reflect on it more emotionally too, and see what the passage is saying directly to us, what it's telling us about who God is and who we are.
Excellent. We want to continue along with our practice time every morning. We really want kids to be able to put into practice what we're teaching so that they have the skills to read and understand their Bible at home. So the practice will look very similar to what we did last week. We've added a little bit on, and we will continue to add a little bit on every week. So that we're just giving them a little bit more at a time. This week we'll be adding on a couple questions regarding reflecting on what we just read, and also the difference between translations and stuff like that as well. So we have the scripture in 2 different translations, so they can note, seeing how maybe one translation might be easier for them to understand than another. But then we have, some of Emily's key focuses of her lesson on Sunday will be different reflection questions, and what is the Bible teaching us about who God is and who we are. Did you say that? Did I just repeat what you were saying? Okay. Anyway.
So for small groups, a big part of small group time will be going over that practice time that the kids just had. We think that experience is great, but really evaluated experience is the best form of learning. And so if you guys could start out your small group time, if it goes the whole time too, that's okay. These kids are going to have questions about the passage because we're asking them to circle things that are confusing or hard to understand. And so it would be super beneficial to the kids to have you actually go over that practice time with them, really just step by step walking through what did you circle, what did you highlight, and really trying to address some of those questions or concerns that they might have from their reading. We always want small group time to be a place where they can bring their questions, and so that'd be great if you guys could go over the practice with them in small groups this week.
Yes, absolutely. And then lastly, you might have gotten an email. Shane will be giving a special kind of town hall meeting in between the 9 and 10:45 services in the chapel this week to talk directly about some of the changes that we're going to be seeing to student ministry. We'll be joining him for that meeting. We'd love for you guys to come too. We've been talking about this, and I've been sending emails about what's going to be changing with Preteen, so it's not going to be a lot of new information, but you'll get a better holistic picture of what's changing in student ministry, and you'll get to hear Shane's take on all this stuff as well. So if you'd like to be a part of that and be in that, that's again this Sunday between the 9 o'clock and the 10:45 service. So after the 9 o'clock service, just head to the chapel. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We'll see you on Sunday. Yes.